press start.
Well, hello everyone, this is OP Secure, and this astonishing accomplishment that you can see right now, one that has been deemed impossible by myself for a very long time, so finally come to be real. This is a port from Java over to Bedrock of my infinite self-extendable bridge. It's a creation that I've built over a year ago now, and I never imagined I could ever build it in Bedrock. And you've already seen how it works in the showcase. It just goes all the way to the other island. Once it's there, you can press this button once more and see it retract. It just fills me with joy. I genuinely had no hope for this to ever work in Bedrock, but here we are. And I know you people who play Bedrock, you have it really harsh, because most of the redstone contraptions that we have, they don't work for your platform. But here we are with the self-extendable bridge, one of the probably most suggested and most wanted creations, judging by my comment section. It's finally here! And there is no communication between those two islands, so you could even bore this entire thing out, have it go out down to the void, and it will still work. You can fill it with lava, you can do whatever to it, it will still work. And as said, it can be any length you want, as long as it's an odd number. So like anything that ends with a 1, 3, 5, 7 or a 9. But you know, if your gap is an even number, what you can do is you can just create an odd numbered bridge and just cover the last block like this. And just like that you get an even number, so the possibilities are endless here. Oh, I am so happy. I am so happy that I've managed to get this to work. But yeah, let's jump straight into the tutorial. But before we do that, I would really appreciate it if you click the like button under this video, if this is the contraption that you search for. Because when you do that, more people are going to be able to find this bridge and see it for themselves and maybe build it on their worlds. I would also really happily suggest to click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you want to see more of these crazy redstone contraptions. But with that out of the way, let's jump straight into the tutorial. And so first things first, you're going to need your two ends from where to where your bridge is going to go. And you're going to need to find like the middle, so where the bridge is actually going to be. Right? And so you're going to have to count the blocks between this one edge and the other one. So for this bridge, I'm going to go for 15 blocks. It's a bit smaller than the one in the showcase, but it's still going to be fine. I mean, the bridge does work for any length you're going to pick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this is obviously where my second island is going to be. And now on the island, where you want the buttons to go, you're going to have to start a bit of counting. I'm going to take some concrete so that you can see it much easier what I mean. starting where your edge is, where your bridge is going to go, essentially, you're going to have to go up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks out like this. Then 1 block down and 1 more block down. And right here is where we're going to start building our bridge. And so to begin, you're going to want to place 4 pieces of slime blocks like this. And then you're going to have a normal piston here, a sticky piston there, and a normal piston here. You're going to have 4 more slime blocks right here. You're going to then have 2 normal pistons like this, and 1 normal piston like this. Now this right here is going to be the part where you have your blocks. So you're going to have to repeat the module that will follow right now as many times as you need to reach your desired length. And the modules are built like this. So this would, for example, be 3 blocks of a bridge. If I want 5 blocks, I'm going to extend like this. And so this will be 7 blocks, 9 blocks, 11 blocks, 13 blocks, and 15 blocks. And this is the length that I want for my bridge. Now once you've got the entire length of the bridge, you're going to want to place normal pistons going in the opposite way right here. Once that is done, you repeat the same thing with honey blocks on the other side. And obviously you just have the normal pistons like on the other side right here. So you put the pistons in like that, facing this direction, and then below that, the opposite direction. And you do not want to have one here, only there. And now for the other end, you're going to need a normal piston right here. And 2 normal pistons right here. Then you're gonna have 4 more slime blocks right here. A normal piston right here, a sticky piston right here. And once again, a normal piston right here. And then 4 more slime blocks. Now we're going to want to place some obsidian blocks right here. This is where your flying machine is going to stop when it retracts. I'm going to remove these blocks for now, because it will be much easier to build without them, but we're going to place them back in a bit. I'm going to place obsidian on this end as well, just to make sure the flying machine doesn't go anywhere while we are building. To help with the alignment in the next part, I'm going to lay out some blocks in form of railings right here and on the other side as well. Now with those in the place, we can put in our observers. So for this side, the side with the honey blocks, you're going to want to place observer blocks at every single spot between your pistons. So like this. And then on the other side, you do essentially the same thing, but you leave the first and the last position unoccupied. So just skip this one, go straight here, place them in just like that, and then you skip the last one as well. With that done, we can remove those railings right here, as well as there. Whoopsie. Here it is. And gone. And now we can put our blocks back. So starting at the first place where you have a mix of honey blocks and slime blocks, you just start putting your blocks in like that, and you end it at the next spot, at the last spot that is mixed, like this. Now that that is done, we can go down here, 2 blocks below those observers, lay out some blocks just like that. And underneath each observer, you're going to want to put a sticky piston like this. Now, whenever you do not have a sticky piston, you're going to put this 1 block down. So we just need to drop it by 1, like this, all the way through. Once you're done with that, you're going to fill those gaps in with repeaters set to the maximum. And those repeaters are going to all go in this direction. That's where the second island is. The repeaters have to go in this direction. So we put one here, one there, just in between all of those pistons until we reach the end. And then we do the exact same thing for the other side. However, we do need to keep in mind that we do not have an observer at the first and the last position. So we do not need to build it the same length because we don't have an observer here. So we just once again fill it all in with sticky pistons wherever we have an observer block. Then we drop all the other blocks down by one like this. And then we continue on to fill the gaps in with repeaters. And we're nearing the end right now, there we go. Once again, drop this block down, this block has to stay up, but these blocks also get dropped down by one, and we put redstone right here. Now we're going to have to go here, just put a block there, redstone torch right here, a repeater set to the maximum right there, some redstone dust here, a block with a torch, redstone repeater, and then right here you're going to have a redstone repeater. I'm going to switch the color frame blocks right now, just so it's easier to recognize everything. Right here where you have this dot of redstone, you just go up a comparator right here. And then right here, you're going to build an interesting structure that looks a little something like this. You have a dropper there, you have a dropper there, you have a dropper there, and then a hopper here. Running into this bottom dropper, you're going to want to have a repeater. You go up by one, you fill this in with redstone, which I do not have on me right now, there we go. Then you go up again, redstone, block right here. Then you're going to need a slab in this position right here. Redstone repeater set to 4 ticks. Although it could probably be like just 1 tick, it doesn't really matter. Then a piece of redstone dust right here. Just some block, and then on top of this, you're going to have your button. I will suggest to use a stone button. And now we can just continue on filling in this kind of top of this island to make it all look nice and neat. I'm going to go out the same amount of blocks on this other side, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. And there we go. Now, this next part is going to be a little bit complicated just because of how tight the space is. So right here, next to your redstone repeater, you're going to want to have a redstone comparator. A block here, then 2 blocks like that. Redstone torch here. Then 3 blocks down here. Redstone, repeater set to 4 ticks. Redstone, and a redstone torch. You then put a redstone repeater right here. And a piece of redstone dust right here. Following this piece of redstone dust, we go down here. Another piece of redstone dust. We go down. Then over to here. Right here we're going to need to build a pulse extender, just like this. Here we're going to have a redstone repeater. And 2 pieces of redstone dust like this. And now, right here where you have those pieces of redstone dust, you're going to need to have some sticky pistons. And then normal pistons right here. And then right besides those pistons, you will need 3 slabs like this, with redstone on top of them. To the side, you will have a line of redstone like this, 3 in length. And then right here where you have your redstone repeater, you need to put a block. Then you continue with a repeater set to 4 ticks. A block on the repeater set to 4 ticks. And then 2 blocks like that with redstone here and redstone there. and then a normal piston here, and a normal piston there. Sweet. So now we're going to require some obsidian, which is going to be put right here. Once you've got that, you're going to need to create another flying machine, which is actually essentially 2 flying machines. And you do this by firstly having 4 slime blocks here, 4 honey blocks right here. Then we have a normal piston here, a normal piston there, sticky piston here, sticky piston here. The inverted situation on the other side, so we have a sticky piston here and a sticky piston here. And then a normal piston here and normal piston there. Fill that back in with this and also with obsidian. And then on the other side, you just need some slime blocks and some honey blocks. Put a normal piston here and here, an observer here and there, and then 2 more observers here and here. And with that, we are now done with this side. I'm going to remove those obsidian blocks right here, and we're going to move over to this other side. So right here, where your bridge is going to connect, going to need to count a bit more. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down. And right here, you will need some obsidian, just like this. If you go down and then in this direction, you're going to need to have an observer block right there. That goes into a block. Another block here with a redstone repeater. Another block here. Another block here. And then redstone. Going to need some normal pistons right here. There and there. Put redstone on top of them, like this. And then we're going to return back to this side. And we're going to create kind of stairs for redstone like this. So you go here, down, 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 like this. A sticky piston here with slime blocks. So this is the side where on this flying machine you have honey blocks. You need slime blocks there. Then we go off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually don't know how many blocks we have to go out. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there. You're going to need honey blocks. It's kind of just on the opposite end. You're going to need honey blocks like this. And you're also obviously going to have a sticky piston right here. Just like over there. And you can do this like that. And to end it all off, we just require some obsidian blocks aside of those pistons. And hoping that we have built everything correctly, just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, fill this island in. We are going to start the entire thing. For that, you are going to have to take a wooden sword, and you're going to want to put it in this dropper right here that has a repeater to the side of it. When you put it in, the entire bridge should extend. So let's see how well this happens. So far, so good. And here we go. And now for the retraction, you're going to click this button. The tiny flying machine has started. It's making its way all the way to the other side. And, moment of truth, it also returns back. So the entire thing works already. Now once it's back, I'm just going to make it go back to the other island again, just to see if everything definitely works, but, well, there we go. This is how you build the infinite self-extendable bridge in the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. Thank you all very much for watching this tutorial. Once again, I already mentioned that, but if you like this video, do click the like button and consider subscribing as well as clicking the notification bell, as all of those things really help my channel get out there. If you also feel like it, do leave a nice comment down below. I read all of the comments and respond to them very frequently. If you have any problems with any of my contraptions, you can also join our Discord group, which is in the description of pretty much every single one of my videos. Over there you can ask your questions in the Minecraft section, and either I or my moderators are going to answer them. But with all of this said, thank you all for watching and see you later.